But they know he's close by, but can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. And there's the swing, and there's the punish. This guy is just something else. Sassy clear. This happens. Can they repeat it? Wait, tens. Where are we going, tens? Oh my word! Sentinels, where do you stand on this?
I mean, I still feel like this should lean in favor of PaperX. I think they found success that's really going to reward them versus Sentinels, but the switch up here.
ยังไม่มีกำหนดนะครับพวก VCT ซื้อได้ยังไง
more towards a little bit of a retake approach.
นักแข่งคงไม่อยากให้แบบเอาออกไปอ่ะน่าจะอีกอยู่นะ
walking straight into this here. The contact found. Zelsis gonna throw the flash out, but actually does find the kill. One yet will fall. Paranoia in response. Found out yet. Another 2 classic kills for Zelsis.
Yeah, the guy knows what's up. Pistol arrow out there.
โหแล้วเทนแบบโพซิชั่นเข้ามาไว
what do they do with this? The fight in middle continues. John QT already addressing the presence. Forsaken's in, well, a bit of a pickle, really, isn't he? What to do? He clears the first. Second needed to be clean. He gave it a damn good go there.
ใช่เขาบอกว่าอยู่ใน
First will be found by Sent.
อยู่อีกนานไม่รู้ยาวขนาดไหน
And I wait with bated breath, Mike. This game feels like I'm not sure how this shakes down on this map.
The confident pistol round from Sentinels, nonetheless. Yeah, at this one, I'm convinced his classic does hit different.
Has he been like he's been trying to help us? He's been trying to help us the whole time.
See a couple of sheriffs thrown in here for PaperX. One's a Forsaken. Actually, Devi, yeah, thinking better of it.
Cover going out.
Only got to be the one to work with
ถ่าย
here.
กันไม่เลยไปขอถ่ายรูปไม่ทันเอา
Tens forced back early. Orb retrieved here for PaperX. They might just try and throw caution to the wind here. Try and get themselves onto A side. Tens with the opener here, though.
Yep, no threat to mid yet.
Yeah, initially, but flash coming through a little bit too late there.
Let's see if we can do any damage really for PaperX. Doesn't look like it now, considering how the round started there. Right place for Sentinels. Good positioning, deeper smoke as well. They've got all they need. Even getting it hard to be very tricky considering the utility. You know, you're looking at the silver linings.
Yeah, they're walking late into the KJ setup here.
Yeah. John QT has been, I've got to say, such a phenomenal for this side. Yeah, really safe pair of hands. Very, very solid in what he does.
ขอบคุณน้องแกนะครับ45เดือนนะครับ
Probably just gonna get classic here, but you know, obviously.
พี่เดินไวมาก
but he has been very solid.
น่าจะมาเจอช็อตที่แบบกำลังเดินรีบเป็นเหมือนกัน
Surgical.
Okay, come on, second. Again, PaperX did only have those pistols, looking for silver linings, and there were none to be found. This time around, though, they will come in with weaponry, Mike. This is the time where they could do some serious damage.
Another flawless to start off a map. Give Sentinels a cushion once again. See what happens here. The Guardian really the only threat here for Zek. He's going to look to play aggressive here. Quite close to the Blade Storm already. Only 3 away.
ต้องลุ้นให้ไปเข้าไปที่ปิดก่อนจะแชมป์ชัวร์แชมป์ชัวร์เลย
แชมป์ชัวร์พี่ไม่เคยชัวร์
Without any aggression, but not going to come through. Nobody posted up close enough with these SMGs to really cause a threat. Wow, to say that. Flash comes nearly rewarded, but caught on the wall a little bit there. Mindfreak, got to be careful. The drone's coming through.
He's been spotted there. How telling would that be?
I mean, lucky actually, the Zekken's not posted up with that.
Yeah.
Moment there where Mindfreak's seemingly not aware of the drone coming.
Getting all this attention towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye on that spike. When I see that start moving, then I start paying more attention. But something, I'm going to try and build control towards tree, at least kind of test what's on the other side, keep them present, try and disallow that rotation. But it is drawing in Zekken towards middle. It's going to hear
something แม่งคือตัวแหลม
all this info going. That is probably the goer for John QT to hit the rotation button as well. PaperX looking like that B lean's coming in. It's going to be on Sassy on the side. John QT probably CT. Zekken.
โอ้โหแล้วZekkenไม่ได้ยิน
Market. The cross going to be made. Spike going to be heading through. Sassy headshot not enough. The site is going to be there, so plant on the way.
ทำดีครับม่อน
Finally stabilizing now. PaperX will find the plant. Only Mindfreak outside of this though. A couple of players towards lane. Actually a reclearance towards mid from Sentinels. Looking to maybe just stack up for exits here, honestly.
Good do still got that paranoia on 10s as well. Could be nice to maybe catch a couple with that.
I mean, with where John QT's utility is, the turret and spawn, the alarm bot.
ข้างบนต้องซิกฮานะ
Not
20
towards
นะ
Pixie
ผม
here. There's still pressure coming through though. Paranoia sent.
There's Mind Freak who's going to have to deal with what's coming. Zekken still sharp as ever.
Oi.
He's got a follow-up as well. They're trying to make a quick dash for it to get out of danger. 10 starting to turn up
เฮ้ย
as
แปล
well.
กแปลกจริง
Time.
It's past them.
Time.
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยว
It's everyone
ไม่ทัน
falling
ไม่ทัน
except Monyet here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge. That's 2 in hand. Do they get to keep
Ui.
them? No, Monyet can at least deny the weaponry that could have fallen into the hands, but it's cost Paper X nearly everything.
Indeed, you'll see. I mean, light shield and a rifle available for a couple of members here. But utility going to suffer as a byproduct of that.
แล้วมอนมีโชว์สต็อปเปอร์ไงวีนี้
Yeah, it looked like they were just going to stack up for exits, but as soon as Paranoia set up, what was that second kill?
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Find something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot. Will give
Calm
seconds a
down.
brainstorm.
อเล็กซ์
But Monyet also, a couple of exit kills here will find the showstopper.
รู้เลยเมื่อกี้ที่อเล็กซ์สีหน้าออกไอ้ตอนที่เพื่อนหายไอ้ตอนที่หายหมดเหลือมอนคนเดียว
Coming in,
สัก
obviously
พักทำหน้า
feeling
ต้องโอ้
himself
โห
after map 1.
กูไม่ทัน
เขาอุทานใน
It's
ใจ
time to
ว่า
start seeing what
ป่วย
Paper X can do. The purchase in the hand, we can see if Tens can get away with his life. No,
Ui.
he cannot. Monyet gonna put him away. Zeka gonna try and pick up the slack a little there. Spike en route, looking to be planted. They've got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action, though. They know he's close by, but can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. And there's the swing! And there's the punish! This guy is just something else! Sassy clearing the back lines. And what a sweep, Mike.
เวอร์จัดช็อตนี้
Beautiful from Zekken, and Sassy somehow off screen finds 3 kills. I guess lined up in front
ทำ
of
ไมพวก
Jen
นี้กระ
here.
สุนน้อยๆมันยังมั่นใจจังวะ
A little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean that was with the free entry found from Monyet showstopper. I wasn't even here in front of Jen, no.
Oh, wow. There it is. Early timeout, Mike. You spoke about it on map 1.
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Position. If he's starting 9 and 1,
Not bad.
เฮ้ยพี่
you are gleaming.
Yeah.
ผมต้องไป
Screwed going
รักษาความ
forward,
ฟิต
but
ตัววะเนี่ย
I mean, Monyet doing quite
ไม่
nicely
ต้อง
on
ตาราง
the side too.
ตารางเทรน
5
ความ
to
ฟิต
3, not
ด้วย
exactly
ชิบหายละ
as much of a highlight
เขา
in
คน
that
เดียว
regard, but not exactly absent either. Devi and
บอกเลยว่าต้อง
Mike
ทำทุกคน
warm into this one. It's not been a good start for Paper X, but timeout comes in. See if they get their heads in the game here. Sentinels playing in Zekken again. They are trying to prop this man up, and rightly so. The paranoia being considered to be sent down.
คืออย่างนี้ครับ เดี๋ยวมันจะมีเตะบอลไอดอลลีกนะครับเขาเอาเกมเมอร์มารวมทีมกันไปเตะบอล
Considering the double satchel over the top there.
อ้าวเขาห้ามพูดนะ
อ้าว
Forsaken.
ใช่เหรอ
เออ
Something trying to find some space on shore, but Sentinels
Studio.
looking to re-clear.
เฮ้ยพี่วันนี้ผมเห็นคนเขาพูดกันแล้วว่าเตะบอล
What
Yeah, well,
is that? And Monyet dives in! Paper X, the second you think they're out of it, they're back in. But Sassy trying to slow down the pace a little. Carve out some control. Hunter's Fury instantly invested. Trying to do some serious damage. Devi gonna fall. Recovered weapons in hand though. And the
มีแล้ว
blinded
มีแล้ว
field,
เมื่อกี้
what
มีคนมาถาม
Sassy
อ
and
ยู่
John
ว่าเตะบอล
QT do. Thrash back underway. Struggling on the steps, doesn't have legs. It's tricky.
Ui.
Enemy
But it's
remaining.
forsaken to find John QT.
ขออนุญาตขออนุญาต
Oh, mind freaking nasty with it. Oh,
เฮ้ย
dear
แม่
เฮ้ย
มีเสียงเอฟเฟกต์มีด้
เดี๋ยว
ว
นี้
ย
เวลามีเสียงนี้เลยเหรอ
Born
โคตร
entertainers.
เฟี้ยวเลยสัตว์ทีมซาวไอ้เหี้ยแต่ถูกคิดมาตั้งแต่ตอนเริ่มทัวร์นาเมนต์นะเพราะคิดระหว่างทางไม่ทัน
It's just,
Oh. And
I mean, hitting kind of like Zekken's classic, to be
Literally,
honest, just
literally.
full sprinting. A MasterCard thrifty hit from Paper X.
ถือว่าได้ ถือว่าได้รอย
A
ยิ้ม
hint of emotion, just a hint.
Yes,
That was the plan all along.
I need a gif of that. I need that just like small little smile just happens. But can they repeat it? Wait, Tens? Where are we going, Tens?
Oh.
Oh my word! For a second, did you forget who he is? Tens with 2. Massive impact through middle. And oh, Zekken just wants back. The second that they've got to buy, I swear, this just goes completely up in the air. Game's
เราชัวร์จัด
ridiculous. Divine and Mind Freak just walking through the ruins of this round. Like, what the hell just happened?
2v5 now. There's going to be any sort of recovery in this round. Sentinels not giving too much away. Zelsis just playing spoiler almost here. Slowing down Mind Freak's progress.
Yeah, Sentinels are...
Yeah, they
เฮ้ยหมุนนะ
don't
พี่
want to give anything away. Look at the
Very
minimap here.
ฮะ
very
เมื่อกี้หมุนปะ
disciplined.
ไม่หมุน
Again, considering how volatile the last couple of rounds have been, I think just finding stability is key.
A breather.
หมุนอีกแหละมันชอบหมุนแบบเวลาเอาคนอื่นก็หมุนนะเวลาดูกับเอฟอะไรหมุนก็หมุนพร้อมกัน
ไม่หมุนว่ะ
หมุนใช่ไหมหมุนหมดอย่างเงี้ยหมุนทุกคนพี่
Too far though, because there is still some kit, some utility.
I mean, yeah, Paranoia, 2 snake bites to work with.
30 seconds
Make
left.
something
And
else. Oh, second
Oh.
flies in, takes away the threat. And just extending that scoreline a little further away from PaperX here, but that
มันน่า
start.
จะแบบว่า
Show me it again, please. I want to see Tens
คน
just
ดูเยอะปะ
walk
ตอนนี้
middle on him. Like this was just
ก็เป็นไปได้
beautiful to witness.
I mean, it's one of those responses, just like fight fire with fire.
Yep.
Something walks up short the previous round, right? Let's take mid away from them. Don't even let them creep on us.
And when you have players like your Tens, like your Zekans, play them in. Operator out. From the get-go, it still feels so weird, you know what I mean? You're looking at it.
But it's good for it.
It absolutely is. It weirdly works. I don't doubt it in his hands. But is it the solution? Is it the cure for their problems?
Cover going out.
Ten's looking to get interested again, this time from short, trying to play in Zekan. Not going to happen here, something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another one, does Ten's now swing? The flash is there. Ten's deciding to back away, probably rightly so. It wasn't just one in middle, there was 3.
Shadows traveling.
One yet. Potential to cause some issues from main here as well. Retrieve the orb and almost bait sent out a little bit. You can see Delsis and Tens looking for the clearance, but elsewhere Mind Freak finds another. Sassy will fall. John QT next on the chopping block. Kept in check
แล้วเขาต้องการแสดงใบยิบเลย
Mind Freak? Just heading straight towards CT.
I mean,
Second there.
with PaperX you can never doubt things like that. But he comes back through.
does
Starts
that.
to kill on Tens.
He does that instead. Screw CT, I'm going market. I'm going to take the fight. And it works. It works so perfectly. And still with that middle control, look at this positioning from Mon yet.
มอนมาล่า
Backline
มอนไม่ให้
threat.
เซฟ
Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Found them.
Something's closing in here.
Alarm bot down.
มาแล้ว
See the scope.
มาแล้วเอ้ย
That's a prized possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. It's like a tower defense game at the end, but he does eventually fall. PaperX find their way back in. That success, yes, in middle it started, but again, it was that pick towards
แต่เมื่อกี้
me
ไม้
that
พลิกเล่น
opened
เสียง
up
อยู่
the
นะ
gates.
ถ้าโดนตัดนี่แบบ
From something.
เป็นกลับมามีลุ้น
You
เล
can
ย
see Sentinels toying with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player
แต่ตาย
there,
ก็จบ
and kind of the emphasis towards short. There's so many angles for PaperX to hold, and when you're already noting an operator on the other side of one of those angles, it's just not tangible or feasible to do so. And the trade back and forth continues in terms of the round timeline.
Looking at the paranoia, looking at the knife, this could be a goer. Do they actually try and turn on this one? It does look like Zekan wants in. Has to finally respect it on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge.
The reflash.
And they're actually going back in. Divide going to put down Zelsis. Zekan trying to toy with them, trying to draw them into a fight, but they're not having any of it. Why would they? Ten's not getting played either here. Zekan, though, isolating Divide. And now they're in problems. Monyet has to give away the game, really.
Oh,
here.
man, I
That's
just
just
died.
right. They actually get the res. Somehow.
How the hell did they get the res under that?
Somehow
Yeah,
Sentinels
sure.
come out of that, resing and Devi falling.
You're
7 ออฟตัดครับตัวนี้ Hover 2.0
Mind Freak figuring out where all the utils on B though.
อุ้ย
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted.
Oh,
Here.
that's
They'll know he's
how-
nearby.
โคตรแสบ
But I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
All right, something. Show us what you got here. You are on guard duty. You got to somehow hold him back. CT not looking like the viable option. Wingman, I think, 10% in there.
As I say, the poison orb goes up, and now Monyet can send the showstopper inside the Viper's pit.
Goes for it. Again, it's still something waiting. They're getting close towards the set. It's isolated one. Mindfreak found Zekken. Spam towards CT and it's connecting. Sentinels not getting the play and a great read from Mon yet. Predicting Zelsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now. Finding Zelsis. Trying to allow safe passage out, but Sarsi's position noted. They can escape CT or anywhere else they fancy.
Zeken's running him down.
แล้วเซนต้องการได้4โห
Think better of doing any
โม
more
เม
of
น
that
ตัมมา
potentially.
จัด
Got a bit of cash to play with, but not that much anymore.
Next one, don't expect something to really be the one to chase this down. Mindfreak, 2,600 in the bank, and does win out.
Yeah, and
the skin of his teeth, 17 HP.
But Mike, the start of that round, I just feel like that was the most topsy-turvy outcome.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I said,
it went PRX's way.
Sentinels somehow come out on top of this. I mean, Zekken finds his skill onto Divide. It's just really, really bizarre to see that exchange, but that whole time Mindfreak is creeping closer and closer.
Yeah.
So it looks like PaperX are willing to stack up and fight for A main, and maybe Sentinels are thinking there's going to be one splitting short here. The 1-for-1 back and forth.
Finally broke.
Yes. As we enter
หายแล้วครับพี่จอน พี่จอนหลับสนิท
The TP4 Divide, the only
เซล
ultimate
ซิสยิงวิงปื
in
น
the
พกไป
entire board.
2 คิว หลังจากนั้นก็ไม่ได้ยิงอีกเลยยิงมาอีกตัวหนึ่ง
This time, it's something here.
Feeling a little more invested here from PaperX, to be honest, and it being the operator on the other side. But there's still 2 here to fight it with the paranoia.
Go. Gonna get caught.
อุ้ย โอ้โห ดาวไว
How did that reveal ping so late?
Do you know what? Love to watch that one back. Tens can't get the round back. Mindfreak was already watching for it. The gates are open on A. This has been a mistake and a half towards that A site. Something going wrong. That reveal just completely annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start there, Mike.
กรีนเลยราวนี้
Comes so late on as well.
Absolutely.
And there's no paranoia. I'm not sure how many the knife has tagged, but it's really, he gets caught on the wall as well, and then Zelsis is out in Narnia effectively.
Yeah.
But yeah, whether or not the trap is dependent on the knife or some sort of contact there. Because Zekken's kind of half in, Zelsis, like I said, is out in the middle of nowhere.
6 วิน
Once that initial domino fell, it was, you know,
ทำลายสุด
as expected. And look what it's done to Sentinels though. The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again, an outplay. PaperX are reading this. They've started to really get a grip. This round isn't so much of a big deal considering the purchase. It will take the scoreline further away
ๆห
from
น้า A ไฟ
Sentinels.
เปเปอร์เล็ก
But still,
หวาน
again,
ๆนี้
PaperX showing some real viability of dealing with this A presence, that pressure towards main. Tens, you got some magic for me here. Not quite on the second. When it's him, I always give it a second of doubt. But as it stands, it's 4 players alive. PaperX plant on the way. Really only Sasi. Then he saw the threat. Little bro still getting cheers.
Not many today though.
No, not the same.
He's playing for the defuse in the second half. Yeah, just a sheriff in the hands of Sassy to work back into this. So QT will fall. Now feels like a bit of a formality here. Sassy can find a consolation, no, Forsaken. Keep 4 alive here for PaperX. They find their 6th. Starting to hit a groove now for without a response from Sentinels.
Are we going to see those last 2 rounds come in from Sen?
Another miracle comeback and
เอาจริงจาก
to
จาก
tie
คอม
things up.
คอม
If I
เป
get
เปอร์
more
เล็ก
of that one, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it. If we get
Give me
ไม่ไว้
another
ใจไม่ได้นะครับผม
Give me another 6-6.
No, I'm down.
ค่อนข้างแบบว่าเล่น
Now,
ดี
I
เท
want
ค
to
อะ
see the adjustment
ร
because
อ
it looks
ดู
like PaperX have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this
They can't play it again.
paranoia play yet. Maybe a flash over the top though from Zelsis. Let's see where he's positioned.
Okay, is that going to
Don't
do
suck.
the trick?
เอ็ดอัพ
This looks like a
That calm,
pacey
They're
hit here with the
disrespecting it.
snake bites.
Okay, but I wouldn't... Does Zelsis get to keep his life?
Look.
There's a lot of question marks
That's
about this
bully
one.
ma.
Paranoia said they're
5A หล
trying
บ
to
ยาก
stall
จั
this
ด
out. The Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now depleted. Zekken gonna find the punish on towards short. And Ten's getting curious. Going for a walk. And they have no idea Tens is there. The small adjustment making a massive hit for Sen.
ความจริง
And maybe
ไม่
looking like
ไม่
we're on
ไม่
for
เล่นเลย
another
ครับ
6-6.
จริงไม่เล่นเลย
Spoken into existence. I mean, the Hunter's Fury, we see so many examples of just how devastating it
เพราะเมื่อ
is
ก่อนเลส
on
เลส
these
มันจะเป็น
fast
จริง
A hits
เหมา
if
ไง
you don't get out of main. Hunter's Fury can do so much damage. Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, it feels like Paper X are a little offbeat
เกือบ
behind
อยู่
the
นะช็อต
curve
นี้เกือบ
almost.
อยู่นะ
I mean, the mosh pit lands in front of door. I'm not even sure
เจอ
if
ซิ
he
ด
takes
ไน
close
ดู
contact
นิ่ง
here
ขึ้น
on
นะ
side
ตอนนี้
set,
เหมือนจะแปลกๆนะตอนนี้เหมือน
with
จะ
that
นิ่งเกินไป
utility
หรือเปล่า
coming out, you think Paper X
นิ่งอย่างนี้ไม่ได้ขายนะบันโดแล้วหมุนไง
are going to explode?
Oh,
Well,
โอ้ยหาย
side
แล้ว
line freak here.
left in tatters.
Here.
Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind?
เอ้า
Died through heaven and got away with it. Device still
We've been
alive.
like,
It's a 3v2. Lockdown comes in. The spike is left in a disastrous position, Mike.
Yeah, Sen should be able to secure this. Still 60 seconds left for Divine Forsaken. I mean, opportunity here to TP in and steal the spike from under their noses. And that's going to be,
And TP across. Yeah, taking no risk.
I mean, a ton of time left to work with, but you almost want Divine to really bail out of that and TP on the other side of the map. Give them some sort of
จังหวะนี้ต้องสวน
hope
เอง
at
รอบแล้วเมื่อกี้
converting the spike retrieval into a plant.
โอ้แล้วกลับมา BQ จอยของเต็มไซส์เลย
full utility setup.
แต่30 วิยังพอมีเวลา
He's online, so they're gonna know that he's back. But the ult,
Take
Mike,
this ult here, yeah.
that could be pretty useful. I guess it's going to be the signal of how close John QT is. Does get caught by it, will
Okay.
respect it. This should be game on. And plant on 13 seconds.
It's a
And look at the
2v3,
position. Look at the position of Forsaken.
10
This is a
seconds
risk, but it could be worth it. But there is still utility in middle. If John QT
He
falls,
got pinged.
this is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to
The
play
alarm
this
bot's
so
there, though.
perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT
Ui.
falls, it's game on. Maybe Forsaken finds something, but the turn
Oh,
of attention
yeah,
is
la.
coming now. The penny's dropped.
Oh.
He's lost it. He couldn't do any more. Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output
ยาก
in
เล
the
ย
hardest
มี
of
อารามบอทครับ
situations. A
ไม่งั้นแบบ หวานละ
1v3. Not gonna happen. It's all like map 1. 6.
คือเจสันตัดสินใจแบบดีแล้วนะ อ้อมไวนะครับ แต่ว่า
Another recovery
โชคร้าย
here
ที่
for
อารามบอทยัง
Sentinels
อยู่ครับ
to close things
ไม่งั้น
out.
น่าจะแบบว่า
Tied half when they're staring down
แซนด์วิช
the
หน้า
barrel
หลัง
of an 8-4.
จังหวะนี้
Mind Freak unfortunately caught off guard here. Monyet just on a Paper X mission
Yeah, something
with a
was
shorty.
a little wild. Hopefully can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People really heating up to this game, and rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. Close first map, second already looking good. Paper X keeping this within touching distance. Sentinels getting back up to 6, finding those solutions late, somewhat like map
เสื้อ
1.
ด
As
ำ
it
นัก
follow
ร้อง
that
ครับผม
path again. Send now on the
โคเวอร์
attack.
เพลงมานานละ
Paper X on the defense.
Big gap left open here by Paper X towards 8. It's only Monyet really shouldering tree. Smoke will confirm the knife, the second layer to this, and that will call the rotation in motion.
This one yet.
Very early, actually,
Oh,
also a very late drone
man,
to come through and
yạc
clear
lười
short
à,
here.
thật nhỉ.
Monyet punished on the back of it.
Caught something too. So good information.
กลับตัวก็ไม่ได้อ่ะ ถอยก็โดนสแกนโดนยิงอยู่
On
ดี
yet down could be an issue.
They know everything's coming from heaven now.
Getting ready with a high flash. Trying to counter the Dizzy. Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go. Not going to be able to get to use it this
Oh,
time.
step
Forsaken
term.
the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on.
Ui.
They're clearing the
Ui.
site. Second. How much can one man do? Not
ตัวเดียว
enough. It's on John
โอ้แล้วเหลือ
QT.
จอน
He's got to clutch up. And they
โอ้โห
line up.
เหลือจอนไง
1v1. How much can one man do? That's how much.
แม่งเหลือใครไม่เหลือคนสุดท้ายเหลือจอน
Sheer impact alone has been off the charts.
The pistol round protocols continue to excel for Sentinels. I love this delay investment of the drone here to really take that space
ดูดิ
away. Even more so from
โดน
Paper
ทุก
X.
เม็ด
And the pinch
ครับ
through
ผ
to
ม
mid as well. It's that second layer, the
โดนทุ
security
กนัดเลยอ่ะ
in this
เห็น
execution.
ปะ
No stone left unturned.
Every time I hear that red
Yeah.
bull noise now, I'm just going to think of John QT's face. That's it. That's it. I'm just going to see it,
John QT clutch.
honestly. I don't know if he's got the funds for the sponsorship,
Wow.
but he might need to get some. Like, you know. Again, this round, Sheriff's
โอ้โห
not going to find any purchase really with it. A little bit of resistance, but not quite
Ui,
enough
hại
to
với Sảm
really
đâu.
dissuade Sent. Pathing straight towards
วงหายไป
A
3มันยัง
site.
นิ่งอยู่เนี่ย
Mind Freak waits.
นึกว่าจะทะลักเข้าไซส์
Something. Not going to get much play into this either. what Mindfreak can do from
Ui.
here though.
Last
เอ้า
player
อัดอีกสักหนึ่งไหม
Wanna show something special, Mindfreak? You wanna?
เออ
Nah, not this round.
ได้แค่หนึ่ง
Not quite flawless. but
Yeah,
pretty
previously, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember now, but the round 2s have been
good.
flawless.
Yeah, they have been.
To get Sentinels a very comfortable cushion to kick things off. 21 and
อ๋อ
8.
เป็นนี่ครับ
Come
ผม
back to that same thing
เป็น
earlier.
ที่รีพาย
This
ครับ
is the performance you
No.
want from Zekken
Yes, you do.
ชิ
on
ลา
the
กะ
weaker side of the Sentinels map pool.
รีพายมาอยู่ด้วยกันนะฮะ
These compositions, yeah.
She
นี่
might
ไม่
have thought you had a
ไม่มี
window
คนตี
coming
กัน
into
ครับ
that
ทุก
when
คน
he's
รักกัน
not on that raise, when he's a little out of, let's say, his full comfort role, which is ridiculous. He is arguably one of the best in the world.
I mean, coming back swinging from what felt like a rough day in the last series they played,
Yeah.
or a rough end, sorry,
Yes,
to the series
yes.
was very uncharacteristic. It's been all gas, no brakes for him so far here in Madrid.
right there.
And a re-hit going to come through. Monyet needs to be. Yeah, that's not
Oh.
good enough. Getting so invested, he wanted to find the information, wanted to take
โอ้
that
พี่
space.
มอน
Going to be punished.
ทำไมพี่มอนทำอย่างนั้นนะ
There was
On the rifle round.
a mistake made there for him. He's going to be kicking himself because that's an upgrade to hand as well. That's going to be brought right on through. And something getting curious in middle.
ที่อเล็ก
John
อเล็ก
QT's
ทุก
position
แน่เลย
is
ว่ะช็อต
perfect.
เมื่อกี้
They're ready on every single lane. The
Oh.
PRX want to play in. Sentinels looking like they almost have like a wall hack in this. Like they've read them so damn well. Sassy clears
Oh.
Defy.
Well, here comes the flawless. It's just
แล้ววิน
Forsaken
สำคัญ
left
ด้วย
on
ครับ
V5.
วินนี้
Like I said, it was missing in round 2, but Sentinels looking to find one regardless.
Spike planted.
John QT, you can see as well very early on, PaperX
ทำ
identifying
ไม
he's going
ทำ
to
ไม
be
มันถึง
in
หา
these
ทำ
sorts
ที
of
ละคน
positions
วะ
where
น่ะ
Sentinels so well equipped to bolster this formation. Well, flawless is out the window now.
I'll find you.
Can't believe we've done this to us.
No more.
Relax a little.
พี่เจสันแม่นจัด บอกเลยแม่น
I
จั
mean,
ด
they've got good
They've-
funds
yeah, I
behind
mean,
this.
They're laughing, right? They've
เจสัน
done
เวอร์ชัน
everything they want.
2024 แม่งโคตรโหด
So
เทียบกับ
desperate
ปี
to
ก่อน
trade back that
ก่อน
first, but once it's set in motion, I don't know what really you can do at that point.
Forsaken will have to let this one pass him by. Find another one here, but 9
ตอนนี้
and
อยู่กับพี่วู
6.
แค่2 คนครับ
PaperX tapped out financially here. Yeah, just a little bizarre. I mean, even the second swing here from Mindfreak, it's individuals trying to catch timings. There's no double swing onto an angle.
Oh,
Not sure what page of the strap book that's from.
no, probably quite deep in, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Is that scrap for mid?
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Triddle play.
คือมัน
Classic
มันดุ
Triddle.
มากอะเป้ามันอะปีน่ะ
Shit, they're good.
Okay, PaperX, you got to get a little something going here because that very faint heartbeat that he came in with is starting to get quieter. This buy is rotten as well. Forsaken, yes, the rifle, but the rest. It's got to be on his back, really, to make something happen. But they seem so prepared, so aware of the possibility. Ten's waiting for anyone to go try and find
มัน
some
มัน
information in
มันเป็น
middle.
default
Doesn't
อยู่แล้ว
spot
ฝั่ง
Forsaken.
บุกครับเล่น default อะนี่ก็คือ
With the
หน้าที่
ego
ทุกคน
shout.
ก็คือโฮแต่ละจุด
It's beautifully done.
แต่ก็เข้าใจได้คือเวลาผู้เล่นเหลือน้อยกว่าครับบางทีมันบีบให้แบบต้องทำอะไรสักอย่าง
A big game, all good.
แล้วเซนแม่งโห
Then you
ไว้
just occasionally get a tens moment like that. Oh, Zekken. Okay, no, he's got a spotlight
Oi.
back on him. All good.
นี่
All
อย่างนั้น
good.
เลยวะ
Also noted the player in market there. The plant looking unfazed. I don't think there's going to be much to challenge.
ยากเลยครับ
This round wasn't really going to be the highlight one.
Spike
Managed to get
planted.
that rifle, I think, off the body of Forsaken. So
Yeah.
that's still in play. But
There.
what else can they achieve with this? Monyet, yes, a little bit deeper in, but
Decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. The Sentinels looking to play very active here in this mid
they
lurk
lurk.
coming
Oh,
through.
he's so clean with it.
Tens finds Mindfreak. You got to feel like that seals the deal on this round. Monyet will find a consolation.
One
Get out.
enemy
Oh,
remaining.
caught in the heels. Devi looking to do some damage.
เอ้า
Oh, poor John QT
That's
was
rough.
dead.
กดไม่
yeah.
สุด
Headshot.
Like,
Double digits
10.
found. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that 6-6 quickly becomes so concerning.
And
Sentinels now, yeah, another buy round. You're on 11. I mean, even if you have the lockdown on the post plant, it's
there's so many options.
Yeah.
Looking like almost insurmountable odds, but we know that PaperX can somehow go around them. There is chance.
Here.
It's just This has not gone the way they wanted. Maybe thinking they had a chance against a weaker Sentinels when Zekken not on his comfort, but look at him now, 23-8.
แต่ผมอยากรู้ทำไมมีคนนะครับ
Heartbreak
ทีม
for
บอล
Paper X here, not getting any
จ
play
ริง
towards the end
ๆ ถ้า
of
คน
this
ถ้า
game.
คนดูเป็นอ่ะเขาจะเข้าใจ
Set piece
นะครับ
to
ว่า
start with, so then catching
บอลเล่น
one
ดีอยู่
here.
แล้วแต่จริงๆมันทำไม่ดีเกินไปแค่ติดภาพ
No
เฉย
chance
ๆ
to
ครับ
bring into effect. Second, not noted either, gets played
Still
in.
finds it.
Still gonna catch something.
I mean, the time is just a little bit off there with the
โอ้โห
Prowler
แย่
as
เล
well.
ยเนี่ย
Zekken's allowed to reset.
I'll find you.
Oh, does Forsaken go fact finding?
Another
He
bite.
is. And this is looking like it's a trap waiting there, shouldered.
Ui.
He's got to be
Headshot
careful.
there.
Does he get away? Gonna pop the ult? Are they gonna just
Oh,
go for this? I
wow.
think they are. There is
Look at
another player on the side, but look at that!
Huh?
Sarsi's caught him. Do they know about Mon yet? They absolutely don't. There's still a chance. Can he hold this together? Can one man deny the entirety of
โอ้
Sentinels?
โหโคตรสวย
How is Zekken doing
พี่
that
ออก
to
มา
him?
สเปรย์อยู่ในสุดท้ายเข้า
Devastating
หัว
play.
เป็น
Just
ไป
on
ได้
the warpath. Sentinels gonna get another here. Surely
หัวนี่
Mindfreak
อันลัคกี้
is
ว่ะ
already backing a little here. Given no avenue forward. Doors shut. CT is not in their control. Utility on the T side approach. He's just got to drift away
จริ
and
งครับ
face the fact
อัน
that
นี้พี่
Zen
เห็น
will be
ด้วยครับ
at
น้อง
11
ฟุต
rounds.
ซัมติงไม่เล่นเจ็ตแม่ง
Mindfreak, the one with 1100 credits. You really don't want
บาง
him
อย่าง
to lose
หาย
this
ขาด
fight.
หายไปครับผม
Play
แล้ว
hard and seek.
เจ็ตของ
And
ซั
with
ม
the
ติง
trap
แม่ง
play
คื
set
อ
up in the previous as well, a lot of this
มันคือ
utility
signature
burnt out, so
อะ
that repurchase is going to look
signature
even
something
more
อ่ะ
uncomfortable.
ที่แบบจะรีดศัก
Not
ย
sure
ภาพ
how much
ผู้
got
เล่น
invested, but
ออกมาได้แบบน่ากลัวออกมาได้แบบ
Sassy creeping
สามารถพลิกเกม
closer
สามารถ
and
ทำอะไร
closer
ได้
to
หลายอย่างนึกออกปะ
He's clearing everything. Sassi's just cleared wine. Oh,
Oh,
round win, go away. Okay, all good. No one else
saving
close.
grace.
Yeah, and it's and that's the most positive element of that last round. The fact they got to keep a rifle. Sentinels have looked so dominant here. This is scary for the map pool. This
Wait,
changes
I
things.
thought I actually got caught on the utility here, but I think Zekken just swings as it ends at this second kill. It's-
Oh,
I mean, it looks
Enemy
ไม่อยาก
remaining.
จะเชื่อสาย
outrageous
ตา
from
ตัวเอ
the
ง
other end,
yeah, it
but
did.
I mean, that makes it even worse then. Zekken plays the timing perfectly here to catch something to open that round up. Not yet.
ทำไม
Doesn't
ไม่
catch
ย้ายก็
Celsius.
ก็เขาซ้อมมาอย่างนี้แล้วไง
Actually, that should just be the
ก็
green
ต้อง
light
รอ
for
ดูว่า
Sentinels
แบบ
to hit
อ
B
นาคต
here,
เป็น
yeah.
ไง
So much util, so much seen.
Mindfreak has to anchor.
Good luck.
He's committed as well.
Gonna spot a couple players here. They're gonna know there's at least two towards CT early. All gonna come through. TP taken. Dizzy's gonna be sent. Zekken still alive and breathing. We've got to move. Can't make it worth it this time. Gonna get pinned down. Something with the
วินนี้
punish.
แบบห้าม
But
พลาด
there's
แล้ว
the
เด็ก
answer
โอ้โห
right back.
หายสอง
Tens and John QT in unison.
ดูได้ไงวะน่ะ
Still a problem on the site though. Can Tens get out? He's got his TP. He's
Okay,
been
good
caught.
timing.
Not
Lamon,
yet with a
goal
critical
stopper.
kill. Gonna send the
Bye.
showstopper down. Paint shell
ข้อ
to
เท้าแค่
follow.
พลิกช็อต
But
นี้
it's the spike being left there. They're going to invest the lockdown. They're trying to fight for that spike and get it
Ow.
in. And execution! John QT on the drive-by.
Oh.
They're trying to stand and fight, but they can't deal with John QT.
ยาก
Not
เล
yet
ย
falls. And Sentinels
เป็นขึ้นแท่น
post
และ
12.
การเงินเป็นไปเล็ก
Peel
โล
back
ก
the
เลย
layers and Sentinels still look comfortable. In some disastrous scenarios, the flash play here to catch the backside of this lockdown. Like you said, execution style. It's just beautiful to watch.
Enemy remaining.
Mindfreak, he said initially, looked like he was going to have to solo anchor this.
เอาท้าแล้วครับผม
Another round.
สั่งเข้ามาแล้ว
No
สำหรับแรกครับ
response here from PaperX
It's been
in the
fun.
second half. Last purchase doesn't look pretty.
ยากเลยครับแบบนี้
Some ultimates to work with, but Sentinels,
อุ้ย
With the...
I don't know, but Monyet's 33 HP already.
Yeah, and again, so much shown early on. They're just going to continue this warpath straight towards the A site.
Mindfreak has to dump everything at the front door to try and slow things down, but
Doesn't.
it does nothing.
No. Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now. Dens. What are you up to there? Thinking about something, but decides against it.
Flash in maybe from Zelsis, but he's got no flashes left.
It's a fight on three fronts here. CT,
Ui.
you got Tree, And you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away, Forsaken swings the site, and now here comes the crunch. Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken still fighting. Still trying to do it. This is going to be Tens. You've got to see Sussy by the time. Play this fight. Oh, he plays so well. And then no idea about Tens. Now it's his time to shine. 13.
เกินไป